All right, BLivers, so let's cut to the chase. You already know that we are a multi-dimensional spiritual being. So we are not just the mind, we are not just the body, but we are a spirit as well, right? Who is multi-dimensional, and we all serve a life purpose. Law of correspondence states that everything in this universe is for a particular reason. Therefore, your existence is for a strong purpose, whether you know it or not. And so the reason being that you can't just focus on reprogramming yourself, even though it is extremely important. Like, I'm a hypnotherapist and neuroscientist, like I'm all about reprogramming yourself. It's very important that we understand the physiological and spiritual side of things as well. So we have the mind, sure, we're reprogramming the mind, but what about the body and spirit? So our physiologic, you get what I mean, is adding to our own aura, our own energetic signal that is producing our reality. And so we want to make sure that the energy that is within our body, aside from the programming, is in alignment as well, right? I'm sure you guys can all agree to that. Comment down below if you are following me so far. Now, aside from the programming, we also, of course, like have our emotions, and then we have like the energy from the food that we eat. And so there's two different things that you'll want to take note of to really align yourself with what it is that you want. So the very first thing that you must do, or we're going to talk about is detoxing, right? Because food in itself, everything in this universe is energy. And if you are not detoxing yourself, the food that you eat holds the energy, and then it's being trapped in your body. Like, sure, you like go to the bathroom and all that good stuff, and you sweat, but those are the building blocks of each and every single cell. So if you're not cleansing yourself out and eating high vibrational foods, or if you did eat a lot of meat one day, or you drink water that you know is served by angry people, and you're not detoxing that out of you, it stays within your body, because that is the building blocks of each and every cell, which makes up your human being. So I detox at least once a week. Depending on who you are and your health problems and your blood sugar levels, like that can get pretty complex, but realize that you want to be detoxing periodically, not every couple months, but way more often than that, so you can really flush yourself and get a reset within your physiology. Now, the second reason why we want to do a detox, aside from the energy from food, is the emotional energy as well. So we're going to talk about a secondary way to release emotional energy from your body, but one thing to take note of is within detoxing, since all energy is just being like absorbed into your cells, whenever we do a detox, it actually flushes out that emotional energy as well. And so obviously, you know that our vibration is a result of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions, or our thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's very important that the emotional energy within our body is in alignment, and that we're flushing it out and just keeping it fresh and squeaky clean, right? So that's huge. Like, detoxing is huge. Don't just focus on reprogramming yourself. Don't just think of detox as a health thing. Like, think of detox as a energetic alignment thing. It's part of the reprogramming process, because even though you might be aligned, like mentally, like what is your body like? We're not just our mind. We're mind, body, spirit, right? So really pay attention to your physiology. Detox, detox, detox. And then the last thing we're going to talk about today is tapping. So obviously you guys are, well, I don't say obviously, but if you're here watching this, I'm sure you understand like what your chakras are and what meridians are. And if you don't, the chakras are just the major energy points within our body, and then the meridians are the basically holes at which energy flows to and through our body. And so what happens to basically the holes, the meridians in our body, is that they can become clogged or blocked due to emotional barriers or traumas, etc. And so if we are just focusing on the reprogramming and the detox side, like sure, we're taking care of the physiology and the mental side of things, but what about our energy body, right? Like we got to pay attention to our energetic body, our energy system. And so one thing that is extremely powerful to you is a tool called tapping, or emotional freedom technique, short for EFT. Now, I made a whole video on how to properly do this, so for the sake of keeping this one short, I will link that video above and below. But basically, tapping can be used from treating phobias. It can be used for treating any emotional barriers, any limiting beliefs, any diseases. So this is one thing that you'll definitely not want to skip out on, is tapping, taking care of not just the energy side of or not just the programming side of things, not just the physiologically side of things, but the energy side of things, because that's all we truly are. So make sure that your meridians, none of them are clogged, and that they're being able to flow the energy to and through each one of your chakras. So definitely check out tapping and start practicing that in your life if you're not already doing it. And then one thing I definitely have to mention, I know I said the last one was last, but this is super important. Our spirit is for a purpose, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video. And so even though you might not know what your life purpose is, the universe does. The universe created you and is within you. And so it's always going to do its best to keep you in the direction of doing that. And if you are consciously trying to create a reality that is not in alignment with your life purpose, time after time, the universe is going to put up roadblocks for you. It's going to make it very difficult for you, and you're just not going to achieve much success in the way that you want. And so programming yourself is not enough. You have to be in alignment with your mind, spirit, and body, making sure that you're taking care of the programming, yes, but that you're also taking care of your physiology, your energy body, and then staying aligned with your soul purpose. If you do these things, it is absolutely inevitable for you to be in alignment. And as we know, law of correspondence states that you cannot perceive anything that you are not in the reality of. It is inevitable for you to link up to everything that you are in the frequency of. So that is it for today. Let me know any questions that you guys have, whether that be about tapping, whether that be about detoxing out emotional energy, or anything about finding your life purpose. I will also link a couple videos down below in relation to this. And as always, my friends, dream big, live large, and be live. Bye.